Hello, and a warm welcome to Senior Wise Journey, your trusted companion on the beautiful path of life. Have you ever stood in a room in your own home and felt heavy, not from fatigue, but from the silent weight of the things surrounding you? For decades, we build our nests, filling them with furniture, memories, and keepsakes. We are told that a full house signifies a full life. But as we gather wisdom with the years, we begin to understand a different truth. The most profound richness doesn't come from what we accumulate, but from what we have the courage to release. Before you cross the wonderful threshold of your 70s, there is a journey of liberation waiting for you, right within your own walls. This isn't about loss, it's about gaining freedom. It's about transforming your home from a museum of the past into a sanctuary for your present. Today, we're not just decluttering things, we're clearing the way for a simpler, safer, and more joyous chapter of your life.
Part 1. The unseen weight of worn-out furniture. Let's start in the living room, or perhaps the spare bedroom. Look at that old armchair in the corner, the one with the sagging springs that nobody finds comfortable anymore. Or the colossal dining table, built for holiday feasts that now feel more like a memory than a future plan. This is what I call ghost furniture. Pieces that occupy physical space, but have lost their purpose. They are the ghosts of lifestyles past. For years, we hold on to them. Perhaps that bulky recliner was your late husband's favorite, or that chest of drawers was the first real piece of furniture you bought together. These objects are tangled up with our identity and our history. However, as we journey into our 60s, 70s, and beyond, our relationship with our environment must evolve. That oversized furniture, once a symbol of stability, can become a daily obstacle course. Navigating a crowded room increases the risk of a fall, a risk we simply can't afford to take. The energy required to clean around, under, and behind these behemoths is energy we could be investing in a walk in the park, a call with a grandchild, or a new hobby. This is a crucial piece of elderly wisdom. Your home should serve you, not the other way around. Think of a man named Arthur, a 74-year-old retired naval officer. His home was a fortress of heavy, dark wood furniture. It felt safe, solid. But after a minor stumble, his daughter pointed out that his path from the bedroom to the kitchen was a winding maze. Reluctantly, he agreed to let go of just one piece, a massive, unused credenza. The moment it was gone, sunlight flooded a corner of the room that hadn't seen daylight in years. The space felt breathable. Emboldened, he replaced the heavy dining set with a smaller, elegant bistro table. Suddenly, his home felt less like a storage unit and more like a spacious haven. He hadn't lost furniture. He had gained light, space, and safety. This is the first step in our Senior Wise journey, reclaiming our space. Ask yourself, does this piece of furniture support the life I live today? If the answer is no, give yourself permission to release it. Donate it, sell it, or give it to a family member starting out. Let it begin a new life, as you begin yours, in a home that feels open and free.
Part 2. The Closet of Yesterday. Reclaiming your wardrobe. Now let's open a door that, for many of us, holds more history than a museum. The closet. Inside, we find relics of a different era. The suit from your retirement party, the dress from a wedding 30 years ago, the jeans that haven't fit since the Reagan administration. We keep them, telling ourselves, just in case.
But let's be honest with each other. What are we waiting for? That closet is prime real estate in your home, and right now it's being occupied by ghosts of who you used to be. Every morning, standing before a closet packed with unwearable clothes is a form of quiet stress. It's a daily reminder of a body that has changed, a lifestyle that has shifted, and opportunities that have passed. It's a closet of shoulds and used-to-bes. This is more than just fabric. It's emotional weight. That leather jacket might remind you of your wilder days, but does holding on to it serve the wise, comfortable, and vibrant person you are now? True life health after 60s involves aligning your present with your environment. A cluttered closet complicates a simple daily routine: getting dressed. One of the most practical senior health tips is to simplify daily decisions to conserve mental energy for what truly matters. Consider Linda, 72, a woman with a closet bursting at the seams, yet she found herself wearing the same 5 or 6 comfortable outfits. One Saturday, she made a pact with herself. She put on some music, poured a cup of tea, and pulled every single item out. She created 3 zones on her bed: the absolute yes, the hard maybe, and the loving goodbye. The yes pile was for clothes that fit well, felt good, and made her happy today. The goodbye pile was for anything uncomfortable, ill-fitting, or unworn for over a year. The maybe pile was the toughest, filled with sentiment. For each maybe, she asked, "Does keeping this bring me more joy or more stress?" Piece by piece, she let go. She donated the high-quality items to a women's shelter, imagining another woman feeling confident in her old business suit. The result? Her closet was half empty, but her spirit was full. Getting dressed became a joy, not a chore. This is your invitation to do the same. Curate a wardrobe that celebrates the person you are today.
Part 3. The hidden dangers in your medicine cabinet. From the closet, we move to a smaller but far more critical space, the bathroom cabinet and drawers. This area is often an overlooked vault of potential hazards. We find expired prescription medications, half-used tubes of ointment from a long-forgotten rash, and bottles of sun-faded toiletries. We think it can't hurt to keep it, but it can. This is not just clutter, it's a safety issue, and addressing it is one of the most vital senior health tips you can implement immediately. Medications expire for a reason. Their chemical composition changes, rendering them less effective at best and toxic at worst. Keeping old prescriptions for a rainy day is a dangerous gamble. If you have a recurring issue, you need a current diagnosis and a fresh prescription from your doctor, not a pill from 5 years ago. Imagine the risk of accidentally taking an expired painkiller in the middle of the night or giving one to a spouse, thinking you're helping. Furthermore, a cluttered cabinet can lead to medication errors. When new and old prescriptions are jumbled together, it's dangerously easy to grab the wrong bottle. The same principle applies to toiletries. That bottle of lotion from a hotel stay in 2015, the half-used sunscreen from 3 summers ago. Skincare products, especially those with active ingredients like sunscreen, break down. Using them can cause skin irritation, allergic reactions, or simply fail to protect you when you need it most. This journey towards better life health after 60s is about eliminating unnecessary risks. Take Robert, 75, who while looking for a simple bandage, realized his medicine cabinet was a time capsule of past ailments. He spent one afternoon with a trash bag and a mission. He checked every expiration date. He put all expired and unused prescriptions into a sealable bag to take to a pharmacy for proper disposal, never flushed them. He tossed out old lotions, hardened nail polishes, and crusty tubes of cream. What was left was a clean, organized space where every item was current, necessary, and safe. He felt a profound sense of control over his well-being. This is an act of self-care. Clear out your cabinets this week. Create a space where safety is the priority. Your peace of mind is worth more than any just-in-case bottle. This is a cornerstone of our Senior Wise journey.
Part 4. The Paper Chase: Escaping the Document Deluge. Let's talk about an invader that creeps into our homes silently and multiplies in the dark. Paper. Piles on the kitchen counter, stacks in the home office, file cabinets groaning under the weight of decades of documents. We're talking old utility bills, expired insurance policies, appliance manuals for gadgets we no longer own, and tax returns from the Carter era. This paper pandemonium is more than just physical clutter. It's a significant source of mental stress. That pile of unsorted mail whispers, "You're behind." The search for one important document in a sea of irrelevant paper can send your blood pressure soaring. Taming this paper dragon is essential for a peaceful mind. We come from a generation that was taught to keep a paper trail for everything. It was a sign of responsibility. But in the digital age, this practice has become a burden. The truth is, you only need to keep a small fraction of the paper you're currently storing. This piece of elderly wisdom is about adapting to new realities. Most companies provide digital access to bills and statements. Tax experts advise keeping returns for about 7 years, not 30. Barbara, 73, decided to tackle her paper mountain. She armed herself with a shredder, a recycling bin, and a box for essentials. Her rule was simple. Do I need this for legal, financial, or medical reasons, and is it current? She was ruthless. Out went the receipts for groceries from 2010. Out went the manuals for a VCR. She shredded old bank statements with a vengeance. For the essentials, birth certificates, wills, current insurance policies, property deeds, she created a single, clearly labeled legacy binder. It took her a weekend, but the result was transformative. She reduced 4 filing cabinet drawers to 1 small box. More importantly, she felt a mental weight lift. She knew that if she or her children ever needed a critical document, it was right at their fingertips. Here's your action plan. Set aside one afternoon. Go through one pile at a time. Shred anything with personal information. Recycle the rest. For mail, adopt the one-touch rule. Deal with it the moment it enters your house. Open it, decide, act, file, or discard, and be done. This isn't just about cleaning. It's about creating systems for a serene life. It's a key part of your Senior Wise journey.
Part 5. The Kitchen Clutter Conundrum. The kitchen is often called the heart of the home, but for many, it has become a cluttered, chaotic storeroom. Think about it. How many spatulas do you own? How many coffee mugs are crammed into your cabinets? And where is that bread maker you used exactly once after receiving it as a gift? We accumulate kitchen gadgets with the promise of an easier, more delicious life. But the reality is that these unused items make cooking, our daily ritual of nourishment, more difficult. This is another area where a few senior health tips can make a huge difference in your daily quality of life. A cluttered kitchen is an inefficient and sometimes unsafe kitchen. Hunting for a lid that matches a container while your soup is boiling over is stressful. Reaching for a pan at the back of a crowded cabinet can lead to an avalanche of heavy cookware. Simplifying your kitchen isn't about deprivation, it's about efficiency and joy. It's about being able to find what you need when you need it, and having the counter space to actually prepare a meal. Meet George, 76. His kitchen was a museum of culinary trends: a fondue pot from the 70s, a food processor from the 80s, a panini press from the 90s. He had to move 3 things just to get to his toaster. One day, fed up, he decided to perform a kitchen audit. He emptied one cabinet at a time. His rule was practical: have I used this in the last year? If the answer was no, it went into a donation box. He discovered he had 3 can openers and 5 different whisks. He kept the best one of each and let the rest go. He cleared out the mismatched plastic containers. He checked his pantry for expired spices and canned goods. When he was done, his kitchen was reborn. His countertops were clear. His drawers opened smoothly. Cooking, which had become a chore, felt creative again. He found a renewed love for preparing simple, healthy meals. This is a tangible way to improve your life health after 60s. Your kitchen should be a place of nourishment, not frustration. Go through your cabinets and drawers, keep your favorite high-quality tools, and donate the rest. Someone else will be thrilled to receive that specialty gadget you never use. Free your kitchen, and you'll find more joy in every meal you make.
Part 6. Honoring memories, not clutter. The art of letting go. We've arrived at the most challenging category for last: sentimental items. The boxes of your children's school art, the stack of greeting cards, the souvenirs from a long-ago trip, the dress your mother wore. These objects are not just things, they are triggers for our most cherished memories. The thought of letting them go can feel like a betrayal, like erasing a part of our own story. And so, they sit in attics, basements, and the back of closets, often unlooked at for years, their emotional weight pressing down on us. Here is the most profound piece of elderly wisdom we can share on this senior-wise journey. Your memories do not live in these objects. They live in you. They live in your heart and in your mind. The object is just a key, but you hold the entire story. Holding on to every single key doesn't make the memories stronger. It often just clutters our present and creates a burden for our future and for our children, who will one day have to sort through it all. Let's learn from Helen, 78. When she downsized, she was faced with dozens of boxes labeled memories. The task felt impossible. Then, she shifted her perspective. Instead of asking, "Can I bear to throw this away?" she started asking, "What is the best way to honor this memory?" She realized that honor didn't always mean keeping the physical object. She created a small, beautiful memory box. In it, she placed a few truly precious items: her wedding photo, a single love letter from her husband, her baby's first shoe. For the rest, she got creative. She took high-quality digital photos of her children's artwork and created a photo book for them. She read through the old greeting cards, smiled, felt the love, and then let the paper go, keeping only the feeling. For souvenirs, she kept one small item from her favorite trip and displayed it, letting the others go. It was an emotional process, but it was also incredibly liberating. She wasn't erasing her past, she was curating it. She was choosing to be surrounded by joy, not by boxes of guilt and obligation. This is your invitation to do the same. Choose the best and release the rest. Keep the handful of items that make your heart truly sing and find new ways to honor the memories attached to the others. Write down the story, take a photo, or simply hold the object. Say thank you for the memory it holds and let it go. You are not losing your past. You are making space to live fully in your beautiful present. As we bring our journey to a close today, let's reflect. We've walked through our homes and seen them not just as collections of things, but as reflections of our lives.
We've talked about letting go of unused furniture, unworn clothes, expired medicines, old papers, kitchen clutter, and even sentimental items. But this has never been about loss. It has been about gain. With every item you release, you gain space, you gain safety, you gain time, and you gain peace. You are not emptying your home, you are filling it with intention and lightness. This is one of the great, empowering acts of this chapter of life. It's a declaration that your happiness today is more important than the clutter of yesterday. This is your home, your life, and your precious peace of mind. Embrace this great liberation. What was one thing that resonated with you today? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story encourages all of us on this Senior Wise journey. If you found value in our time together, please give this video a like, share it with a friend who might benefit, and most importantly, subscribe to Senior Wise Journey. We are honored to walk alongside you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.